you're not, you're not.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kalijah Kancey in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They're going to give the ball over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Hey, alert, down.
On 2nd down, Baker. Quick hitting slant there. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
What's that?
On 3rd down, it's Irvin.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this fourth down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
180. Hurry, hurry. Stop.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 6.
Yellow.
Another run here for Robinson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. First down and more. Past the 40. And he's out of bounds. Up close to the 45-yard line.
And the Falcons.
Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go again with Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
44-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second
From the
and
44-yard line, here's second down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. It's going to be third. They need 1.
I don't need to. There's no rule, Eddie.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2. They've got it facing third and a yard. Throwing is Mahomes. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go. It's Robinson. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
At the Falcons, 35.
180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Hey, alert 33! Stop!
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one into the hands of Turner. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
180! Hurry, hurry! Pistol, pistol, pistol. Regular, regular, regular! You got it.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Attack, attack!
Now Mahomes. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
First down. First and 10 at the 41.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's caught right side. It's London. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight.
First down.
Good time to do it. It's a 1st down.
At the 47-yard line.
Yellow, 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 yellow!
Patrick to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
The outside pitch made by London. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now it's 4th down.
Wait! Go on, Eddie!
Now Mahomes. Now he'll work his way out right. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 11-yard line.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 5.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third down, it's Robinson. And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Set to kick off.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
Set to kick off.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The handoff, it's Irving. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Last play when went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now Mayfield. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now Mayfield. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
A pass pulled in by Irving. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. Set to go now on first and 10. Mayfield to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. McLaughlin good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers are on top. It's now 10-7. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. A return now from the 4. Oh! He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Harris.
He'll take first down 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They go play action with Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Third down, 3 to go. Throwing is Mayfield. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
What a call here on 4th down. You just don't traditionally see screen games used on 4th down tries, but in this case, the defense was bringing some pressure. They timed it right and picked up the 1st down.
That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
180! What's that?
On 2nd down, Baker. The pass is caught by Turner. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
180!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got it at the 3. And he is out of bounds. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Irving will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. Comeback route, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And here's Bijan. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 5. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Going downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Atlanta. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Run. 180! Hurry! Hey, alert! Down!
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. 180.
They send the tight end in motion.
What's that?
2nd down throw for Mayfield. That's complete. It's Emeka Egbuka. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives them a first down. Turner goes in motion.
180. Hurry, hurry. What's that?
A give. This is Irvin. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 2.
180. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Let's go, let's go.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Hurry. Alert, 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 alert. Up.
To throw is Mayfield. Open man left side, he's got it. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
180. Hey, alert, 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 alert. Done.
Baker to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Run, run, run. Kings, Kings, Kings. Regulars. What's up?
They'll go. Mayfield. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop, we're starting to see some signs of life on that other side.
Hey, 57, Wire. Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And is downfield to the tight end Pitts. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
We'll get this to Pitts once more.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Yellow. Where's that?
Here's Robinson. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Atlanta.
13 yards on the play. And the Falcons, 1st down.
Robinson. And this time they are ready for thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. Now a timeout at present. That's their first. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Now on 2nd and long.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A gain of 12 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
They'll run with Robinson. And the Falcons are going to be set up with 1st and goal as they get the conversion on 3rd and inches. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Now, 1st and goal.
Yellow.
They'll run with Robinson. And looked like he might have had a lane, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down. Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. Now, 2nd and inches.
Yellow. Where's that?
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Koo able to add the extra point, and the Falcons move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
17. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Goes down to his left. Again, working deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. A chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.